Hello, in this second video I will start going through the Pocket Timescape paperbacks in author order. The first one is Brian Aldiss, An Island Called Moreau. I'm not going to take out of the bags. My apologies if that makes it difficult to see. And as you can see, this one was signed. I attended a signing at Forbidden Planet when Brian Aldiss was signing Finches of Mars, and I got him to sign that book. The next one is Fane by David Alexander. Next is Frost by Robin W. Bailey. Next is Dampier by Scott Baker. I'm not quite sure. Another by the same author, Night Child. If I just check. No, sorry, nothing to add on that. Next is Imram by William Barnwell. And I'll briefly explain these labels. I acquired a lot of my collection from another collector who tried to get many of his books signed. If he put a plain label on with nothing on it, it meant he only got the author to sign. But if he got anyone, but if someone else had signed, so in this case Carl Lundgren, the artist, he would put a label on and write who else had signed it. And he would also put if the author had signed. So in this case, it's signed by the artist, but not by the author. Next is The Sigma Curve by William Barnwell. Carrying on. Alfred Bester, Golem 100. I'll just check. No. Right, this one, The Demolished Man by Alfred Bester. And this is an example I was telling you about, where this is the third pocket printing. So the number string will run down to a 3 inside, but it is the first Timescape printing. There are a number of reprints. If I just check. I think that out of the 153, there are 44 where it's a later pocket printing. Carrying on. Michael Bishop, No Enemy But Time. Next, Michael Bishop, Eyes of Fire. And as this is plain, it means it's signed by the author, but not by anyone else. Next one, Blooded on Arachne by Michael Bishop. And next, World Maker, I'm not quite certain how to pronounce that, by Terry Bisson. Now this one has been signed by David Hartwell, the series editor, Carl Lundgren, the artist, and Terry Bisson. Next is Colony by Ben Bova. Now this is quite a difficult one to find, because I think, if I remember correctly, this was a 5th printing. So it is quite difficult, but it is signed by Ben Bova. Next, some Marion Zimmer Bradley's Web of Light. The Colours of Space. And The Ruins of Isis. Next, The Judas Mandala by Damien Broderick. The Lights of Barbrin by Joseph Burgo. As you can see, this copy is signed by Carl Lundgren. And finally, on this video, the Demu Trilogy by F.M. Busby. And as you can see, this one is signed by F.M. Busby and Vincent de Fate. And that is it for my first of these videos going through the books themselves.